Hello folks, welcome to another video with Ashika Financial Planners. I am Sandeep and I bring to you informative videos on personal finance, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about 5 reasons why people do not get term insurance. One of the foremost reasons why people do not get term insurance is because they confuse it with LIC policies. During my conversations with many individuals, I ask them if they have term insurance and they're like, yes, I've got 5 or 6 policies with LIC and I pay a lot of premium. LIC policies are mostly money back policies or endowment policies, and they are not an insurance cover per se. They are mostly savings products. More about that in a different video, but that is not term insurance. Term insurance is like a security cover which promises to help your dependents or your family continue the same lifestyle as they are doing right now if you were not to be around, right? It just replaces your income so that your family doesn't go into any financial distress if something untoward were to happen to you, which, in other words, if you were to pass away, unfortunately. So term insurance is not the same as your money back policies. They're vastly different. The second reason why some people do not get term insurance is because they always want returns from the money they spend. So they are comfortable paying a lakh or 2 lakhs or 3 lakhs a year, getting the money back policies, and they look forward to getting something in return. They do not actually calculate the internal rate of return. What is the annual compounded rate of return that they're getting on these money back policies? Invariably, it is about 4, 5, 6%, and that is not even matching the rate of inflation. So they're okay with that. They want returns. If financial planners tell them that you need to get a term insurance at a much lower premium for a far higher cover, but in case you survive at the end of the policy term, you will not get anything back, and they're like, oops, well, I'm just paying for nothing. But the fact is, as I mentioned earlier in the video, term insurance is like a security cover, can be compared to a security guard for your home or office. You pay a salary to the security guard for the security that he provides, and if there is no theft or burglary or crime, you don't go back and take back the money from him saying, look, there was no theft. The salary you pay to him is for the security cover that he is giving you, the protection. So term insurance is just the same. The third reason why some people do not get term insurance is they believe that their life is never at risk. So it's a common belief that what can happen to me? I mean, I'm fit and fine, and I'm a safe driver. I do not participate in risky activities. It's unlikely that I may pass away unexpectedly. Well, that's a good thought to have, no doubt about that. Everyone wants to live as long as we can, and I wish you all the best for that. I mean, good luck. I mean, that's what we all want, right? However, we should also be aware that life is uncertain. Any unfortunate accident or an illness, a sudden unexplained illness or something like COVID, can actually take your life away unexpectedly, and life is very uncertain. Anything could happen to anyone. I've lost some friends in their early 30s, late 20s, absolutely seemingly healthy. They don't have any of the red flags. They are not overweight, they are not smokers, or they do not have any existing illnesses. All of a sudden they suffer a cardiac arrest and they no more. So I don't want to sound morose, but this is the fact that life is uncertain. Anything could happen to anyone, including me and you. The fourth reason why some people do not get term insurance, actually this is a bit funny, they're actually a bit selfish. I had this gentleman whom I was talking to, and I was trying to explain the importance of term insurance, and he said, hey, when I'm not around, why should someone else enjoy the 1 crore or the 2 crores? Why should I pay premiums all my life so that somebody else enjoys if I were to die? I mean, that is some narrow thinking, because you have dependents. You have a spouse who depend on your income, maybe fully, maybe partly. You have children who absolutely depend on your income. They go to schools or colleges. You probably have some liabilities, a home loan, a car loan, or whatever. The idea here is term insurance should replace your income if you weren't around, and your dependents and your family should not go into any financial distress. It's not about profit making or leading a luxurious life after your demise, but it's about not falling into any sort of financial distress. And the last reason, of course, there are a few more reasons, but I'm just trying to discuss 5 reasons today. Some of them fear they would not be able to repay premiums at a future date, right? Not repay, I'm sorry, pay their premiums at a future date. And they feel that this is a commitment that I'm taking upon. What if I lose my job a few years later and I won't be able to pay the premiums? I have a lot of other expenses. I bought a home, I bought a costly car, and my children goes to big costly schools, and then if I lose my job, I may not be able to pay up the premium. Well, this is exactly the reason why you should have insurance in the first place. When it pays when you're not able to pay for other expenses. So if something were to happen to you, if you have so many liabilities on your head, as I mentioned, a home loan, a car loan, and children's education, that is exactly the reason why you should be having term insurance in the first place. Because job loss is one aspect, loss of life is something even more sinister and even bigger. So if you were to pass away, losing a job, you can always get a job back, right? And you're educated, you try hard, you get a job back. But if you were not to be around, your family will be in absolute tatters if you have such high responsibilities. So it is for this particular reason itself that, if my friend, you need to have term insurance. Well, thank you for watching this video, and I will come back with more such informative videos very soon. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and share the love. And also please connect with me on Instagram. I'll leave the links in the description below. Thank you.